to Kidz Biz, where knowledge is power. I'm here with Mr. Tom Logan, who everyone calls him Tom. Hi.
Hi, Michaela. It's good to see you again.
Nice to see you too. What is it like being a director?
Well, it's a lot of fun, first of all. I love doing it, so that makes it, whatever problems you run into, that makes it easier. It is challenging. You have to kind of keep your eye on the whole ball, everything that's happening. You know, from things like costumes and makeup to the building you're going to use to the sets, as well as the actual show, the actual good stuff, okay? It's great doing it, though. I mean, as challenging as it is, if people have that kind of personality, they should certainly do it.
What is the history of Starlight Theater?
Starlight Theater began as an idea to find a place, because I was doing shows all around, and you're kind of stuck with whatever is available to do. And I had an idea of a lot of the shows that I would like to do. So it started out just by finding a space inside the Summit Place Mall before it closed. And we just took what was a storefront next to Kohl's in the old Summit Place Mall and built a stage made out of 4x8 platforms and put them together. And the first shows were just out in the opening, and eventually we put in lights and curtains, breakers, things like that, and we made it work for about 7 years. Then the mall closed, and we were without a place for about 9 months. We looked at dozens and dozens of places throughout the Oakland County area, and we finally found this one. It had been a bounce house called Inflatable Planet, but it had been empty for almost a year when we found it, and we were able to strike up a deal with the landlord. We came in, we brought a lot of our stuff over because it had been in storage. So a lot of the stage that's here is what we had at the mall. We put it all back together, made it bigger because this was a bigger space, which was nice because it was there were a lot of handicaps in being in the mall. The ceiling was very low, only about 12 foot, where here's we got almost a 20-foot ceiling, which is allows you to do double-decker sets, upper levels, that kind of thing. So it's a much better space, but it did take a lot of work to get it up here. We probably lost some of our audience by moving further west too. So we really were starting over in a lot of ways and trying to get more, get people back in and get new people involved. So that's kind of the history. Just wanting to do things, a bigger variety of things, and things that I would find more fun and that kind of thing. But also, it's not just me at all, it's the whole community. And that was the other thing about it, was building this community that's just been extremely supportive and really great people coming together.
What do you see Starlight Theater in 5 years?
Good question. In 5 years, I'd like to see, there's a lot of things I'd like to do. I'd like to do shows for, I'd like to have classes and do shows for handicapped kids, kids with autism, that sort of thing. I think that would be something that would be very beneficial in this area that we don't have a lot of. I'd like to do, we do a lot of first-run shows that haven't been done in other places, and shows that haven't been done in a long time. I'd like to do more of that, and just expand what we have been doing, and getting the word out more so people know we're here. We've had a good attendance on our youth shows, like the one we just did, Peter Pan, but a lot of times our adult shows kind of wither on the vine. We don't get the good audiences because we haven't always found the best way to advertise them. So that's what I'd like to work on too, is improving our advertising, what we do, and reaching more people.
What made you want to start in the theater business?
I don't know. I don't think I've been a ham or anything like that, but I've always been drawn to the stage, to being able to become other people, and I loved acting. And I think that's kind of a typical role. You start out as an actor and you do things, put together a theater because you want to be an actor, and you wind up doing more directing and more producing than acting. which has kind of happened, but I like those roles too. So it has been a progression. But why I got started in the beginning was I like the spontaneity of it, the fact that it's real. It's not a movie, it's not something you can do until it's perfect. It's right there, the audience is right there, so everything is, you know, whatever happens, happens, and that's just a very visceral experience. So I think that's one of the things that drew me to acting.
Can you name some of the plays that you've done in the years?
Yes, we've done almost all the major shows like West Side Story, The Sound of Music we've done a couple of times. We've done Peter Pan, we just did Peter Pan. We've done Beauty and the Beast. So, but we've also done shows like Grounded, which was a one-woman show. We've done a show called The Boys, which is about the 9/11. It was an interview with a fictitious interview with a firefighter who had been there for the collapse of the towers. That had not been done around here before. We were also first ones in the area to do shows like Seussical, Seussical the Musical, that kind of thing. First ones to do The Addams Family. So those are we don't do it just through musicals though, we do a lot of non-musical shows. We just did a play called Fleming, which was kind of a comedy, mystery type thing. So we try to do all kinds of things, and some things hit better around in this community than others, but I think that's part of it though, is you have to do shows that are challenging to the audiences. Okay, so things that are, we don't shy away from things because they're political or that. We don't do a lot because that's not really our main focus. Okay, but we're not going to not do something either if we think it's important.
What programs do you offer here?
We have a very strong youth theater program. They do 5 shows a year at least. We have acting programs we have summer camps that are also for youth. We have, well, all our auditions are open to anyone. Well, the youth shows, of course, have to be under 17 or younger, but our other plays are open to anyone in the community or anybody who wants to come in. So, plays and camps, mostly directed toward improving acting skills.
What positive message can you give the kids of today?
Yeah, you know, one of the biggest things is to keep trying. And don't be afraid to fail, because that's what it's about. You're going to fall down a lot in anything you do, whether it's this or an athletic event or something like that. Don't be afraid to fail. Just get back up and keep doing it. That would be the thing I would say mostly to the people that I see, especially young people, because a lot of times we get so afraid that we're going to do something wrong that we don't try. And that's just, it's a sure recipe for continued failure, basically. And you will be amazed at what you can accomplish if you just keep doing it, keep looking at it.
I've been your host, Michaela Thomas. Kidz Biz, where knowledge is power. What do you want to be when you grow up? Hello, my name is Michaela Thomas from Kidz Biz, where knowledge is power, and from Kidz Biz Live Talk Radio. I'm here with Miss Bonnie Swoop, who is a producer for the Starlight Theater in Waterford, Michigan. Hello, Miss Bonnie.
Hello, Michaela, and welcome back.
Thank you. 3 questions. What is it like being a producer for the Starlight Theater?
Well, in my opinion, Starlight Theater is one of the most exciting places to work and be a producer, because we have an opportunity for everybody who's interested in theater here. So if a young aspiring actor such as yourself auditions for a show here, we will always have something for them to do, whether it's a character in the play or something behind the scenes with the cast and crew.
How much hard work can you put into being a producer for the Starlight Theater?
My goodness. So a producer's job is a difficult one. It's a lot of work. Well, I shouldn't say it's a difficult one. There's a lot of responsibility for the producer. The producer is in charge of making sure that all of the aspects of the show take place as far as budgets, getting the rights for the show, advertising, promotions, getting the word out, communicating to the staff, actually carrying out any direction that the director has that goes to everybody. So you have to be a fairly organized person to produce a show.
What positive message would you give the kids of today?
A positive message, I think, if you have anything deep inside that you feel that you want to express and you have a gift to sing and dance, don't ever give up. And keep practicing, keep rehearsing. You can do anything that your heart desires.
I'm here with my good friend Layla, who plays Smee the pirate in the Peter Pan Jr. play.
Hi, I'm Layla Swope, and I play Smee the pirate in the Broadway's version of Peter Pan Jr. in Waterford, Michigan.
Imagine.
Oh yeah, the best.
Yeah, all I said was, "She stole my robe."
You should do plays again.
I know, I want to, I really want to.
Starlight is really great. It's also a great learning experience because it's a community theater, and no matter what, you always get a part, which is, I think, is really awesome. When I started at the time, I was just like obsessed with Cinderella. So, and they were doing Cinderella, and I freaked out, and I was like, Mom, I want to see Cinderella. And then we stopped by and saw it. And then afterwards, they were doing The Little Mermaid, which is another favorite Disney princess of mine. And then I was like, can I please audition? And then I auditioned, and then I did the show. I was a crab, a seagull, and like a fish, I think. And it was really fun. And ever since then, I've just loved theater. It's just been my favorite, and it's been awesome. I've done many shows here, and I'm just so happy that I can be Smee here.
Wow, you did it all done from the camera.
Oh!
My history here at Starlight Theater was when I first started in the Seussical musical, Fortune Here's a Who. That was my first and favorite show because I was with my friend Layla. And I did The Little Mermaid. I was a dancing crab. I was bedazzled. And I just had a lot of fun here, and my most favorite was when I did the best Christmas pageant ever, 3 times. 2 times with my mom and 1 time by myself. I just love it here at Starlight Theater, and I know I'm going to perform plays here again. Mr. David Basin, who is the music director of Starlight Theater in Waterford, Michigan. Hello, Mr. David.
Hi.
What is it like to be a music director?
It is a really cool job. I get to work with the kids on all the music for the shows, get to teach them the music, work on singing in harmony, and then the other things I get to do are once we get to the show, I get to run the soundboard and get the mics on the kids, work with the microphones, and make sure everything in the whole show sounds good. So everything you hear, I'm kind of responsible for.
How much hard work do you put into being a music director?
It's quite a bit of work. It's for me, more than hard, it's fun. It's fun work more than it is hard. But it's a lot of effort. There's a lot of really working, especially when the show's going on. Got a lot of buttons to push. It gets a little stressful sometimes. Got to control all the music, so it can get stressful now and then. And if I hear an issue on stage, there's not really much I can do about it up here because they're there, I'm here, and I can't leave my post. So that can be kind of tricky. But working with the kids, teaching music, there's nothing better than that. Love it.
What positive message can you give the kids of today?
Oh, just to do your best. The best thing is to work hard, try hard, and if you make a mistake, just keep going because we all make mistakes, and no one ever gets perfection the first time. So just keep trying, keep working hard, and you'll be able to succeed.
Hi, I'm here with Miss Lorraine Foster, who is the props manager of Starlight Theater in Waterford, Michigan. Hello, Miss Lorraine.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? What is it like being a props manager?
It is a very busy job. It's backstage at the theater. and it is finding all of the things that need to be used on stage, like books or magazines or swords or whatever an actor might need for their role that isn't part of the set or part of costumes.
How much hard work have you put into being a props man?
Well, each show's a little different because each show has different requirements. This show that we're doing currently is Peter Pan, and I would say back scenes we've done about 6 hours worth of work. Some of that's shopping, some of that's painting, some of that's sewing, but all in all about 6 hours worth of work.
What positive message can you give the kids of today?
Being a props manager, you can start out on a learning basis where the people who've already worked theater can help you learn, but it doesn't really require any special training or education of any sort, but it's very, very rewarding to see those actors on stage and see your creative ideas come to life. So you can do it if you have that desire to support the actors and the theater in that manner.
I have a place where dreams are born and time is never planned. Just keep an open mind and then suddenly you'll find never, never land. You'll have a treasure if you stay there, more precious far than gold. For once you have found your way there, you can never, never grow old. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I won't go to bed, Nana. I won't go to bed. Liza, it isn't 6 o'clock yet, is it? Nana, do I have to go to bed?
Liza, we're pretending we're mother and father and we're going to the ball tonight. Come play.
Always playing games. I have much more important things to do than playing make-believe and dancing.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Wendy, John.
Mother.
Oh, Mother, you look lovely.
Why, thank you. What are you doing in my old hat?
We're playing at being you and Father. I'm Father.
Mother, they never let me play father. They never let me dance.
Well, we'll soon fix that.
Mother!
What is the matter, George, dear?
This tie will not tie around my neck, around the bedpost. Oh, yes, around my neck. Oh, dear, no.
I won't take a bath, Nana. I won't take a bath.
You will go and be bathed at once, sir. Oh, hair all over my trousers. Clumsy, clumsy.
I'll brush you off, Father dear.
No, sometimes it's a mistake to have a dog for a nurse.
George, we must keep Nana. I will tell you why. When I came into this room tonight, I saw a face at the window.
A face at the window. 2 floors up.
It was the face of a little boy. He was trying to get in.
Impossible.
But wait, he was not quite alone. He was accompanied by, I don't know how to describe it, by a ball of light that darted around the room like a living thing.
That is very peculiar.
George, what can all this mean?
Tinkerbell! Tink! Tink! Tinkerbell! Tink! Where are you? Don't, Wendy. We're friends now.
Friends?
I saved Tiger Lily's life in the forest, and she saved ours.
Peter Pan is the sun, the moon, and the stars.
Yes, I know.
Wendy, I'm homesick. I want to go home.
So do I.
Yes, I suppose we must go home.
You're not leaving us, Wendy.
I'm afraid I must. Dear ones, if you all come with me, I feel almost sure my mother and father would adopt you.
Peter, can we go?
If you like.
Then push your beds away quickly, and remember to bring the baby clothes you were lost in. Peter, that's your medicine, you know.
I won't forget it.
Peter, if you comfort me once a year, I'll do your spring cleaning. Will you come?
If you like.
You won't forget? Peter, oh Peter, how I wish I could take you up and squeeze you.
Wendy. Here. This is for you.
The boys we will make walk the plank. Wendy will be our mother.
What about Peter?
This is for Peter.
What is it?
Right, he is doomed.
Who is that? Tink? Wendy and the boys have been captured by the pirates? I'll rescue her. What? Oh, that's just my medicine. Poison? Nonsense. Who could have poisoned it? I promised Wendy to take it, and I'm going to. Why, Tink, you drunk my medicine. What's the matter with you? It was poisoned. You drank it to save my life. Tink, dear Tink. Your light is growing faint, and if it goes out, that means you're dead. You say you could get well if children believed in fairies. Do you believe? Oh, please, please believe. If you believe, wherever you are, clap your hands or wave your wand and she'll hear you.
Sleep after all this excitement. We'll go out now. We'll keep guard and watch for pirates. Now, children, make your father comfortable. Sleep after all this excitement. We'll go out now. We'll keep guard and watch for pirates. Now, children, make your father comfortable. Sleep after all this excitement. We'll go out now. We'll keep guard and watch for pirates. Now, children, make your father comfortable.